ब्रह्मांड नायक श्री ज्ञान संपन्न ब्रह्मात्मैक्यानुभवी समर्थ सद्गुरु स्वामी अनिल जी महाराज की जय। एवं बहुविधा यज्ञा वितता ब्रह्मणो मुखे कर्मजान् विद्धितान् सर्वान् एवं ज्ञात्वा विमोक्ष्यसे. Many such forms of sacrifice have been set forth in detail in the Vedas. Know them as all involving the actions of mind, senses and body. Thus, knowing the truth about them, you shall be freed from the bondage of actions through their performance. Shreyan dravyam yadya ज्ञात सर्वं कर्माखिलं पार्थ ज्ञाने परिसमाप्यते.
Everything ends in knowledge, right?
Arjuna's sacrifice through knowledge is superior to sacrifice performed with material things. For all actions without exception culminate in knowledge, O son of Kunti. Tadvidhi pranipatena paripashnen sevaya upadekshyanti te jnanam jnaninastatvadarshinaha.
Now in this particular verse, in shloka, Lord Krishna has emphasized the importance of Guru in your life. The people who honestly want to understand what is God, where does He live, so that knowledge could only be given by Guru. So this verse advises all of us to approach Guru for sake of knowledge. Now you explain what is written there.
Understand the true nature of that knowledge by approaching illuminated soul. If you prostrate at their feet, render them service and question them with an open and guileless heart, those wise seers of truth will instruct you in that knowledge.
So now Pandit ji will give a small explanation, stress upon in this particular verse to explain what is the importance of Guru. Please explain.
With the blessings of Swamiji, the point here Lord Krishna is making and insisting upon Arjuna how one can derive to the knowledge, how one can achieve the knowledge is through the lotus feet of Guru Maharaj by surrendering him. And then he has given one special word that is called Tattvadarshi. This Tattvadarshi means, Tat means the God Almighty, that, Tat, and Tvam matlab normal human being, the one who is a bridge, who understands the both, the God Almighty also, Brahman also, and normal human being, who is in all sorrows of our worldly problems. He knows both of them, and he imparts that knowledge with the surrender of Arjuna from the disciple to the Guru. As the surrender goes to in the percentage level, that knowledge is imparted by the Guru. But that Guru has to be Tattvadarshi, means the one who can make understand his disciple about the Upanishads knowledge Brahma Sutra knowledge and Bhagavad Gita's knowledge. That knowledge is imparted by the Guru, and this is the monopoly of the Guru Maharaj. Only Guru Maharaj, through Guru Maharaj only, anyone on this earth can achieve that knowledge. Even in the births of Lord Rama or Lord Krishna, they had to visit their own respective gurus for the 2-3 years and serve there, and after that they got imparted that knowledge, and that is the importance of the Guru for seeking this Brahma knowledge.
Good. Now you explain in Marathi. Guru, Marathi sang.
म्हणजे हे याचं एक्सप्लेनेशन हे आहे की जे गुरु आहेत तेच आपल्याला जे ब्रह्मविद्येचं जे ज्ञान आहे तेच देतात आणि त्यांच्या आशीर्वादानेच आणि त्यांच्या कृपेनेच आपल्याला हे ब्रह्मज्ञान प्राप्त होते.
हिंदी वाले था हिंदी हिंदी एक्सप्लेन इन हिंदी.
प्रणाम गुरु. इसमें अभी तक के इस श्लोक तक ज्ञान का महत्व बताया है भगवान श्री कृष्ण की. ज्ञानी कैसे पवित्र है और ज्ञान ही सब कुछ है, ज्ञान ही सब कुछ है. अभी ये ज्ञान प्राप्त कैसे करना है ये अर्जुन को बता रहे हैं कि जो तत्वदर्शी यानी जिन्होंने ये दो जो उसकी रिक्वायरमेंट्स है कि उन्होंने परमेश्वर का अनुभव किया हुआ है, आत्मा को अनुभव किया हुआ है और उसको एक्सप्लेन कर सकते हैं, उसको समझा सकते हैं. ऐसे जो तत्वदर्शी सद्गुरु है उनके पास जाकर, उनके शरण में जाकर फिर उनका जो मनस्थिति देखकर फिर उनसे आप ये प्रश्न ज्ञान के बारे में पूछ सकते हैं और जो कि वो ये ज्ञान आपको प्रदान कर सकते हैं.
Now this being a very important verse, very important poetry, we will try to understand this verse word by word. Okay, right? Like to understand word by word? Fine. हा अत्यंत महत्वाचा प्रश्न आहे की गुरुची जीवनामध्ये आवश्यकताच काय आहे, कशाला पाहिजे गुरु. कारण आपल्याकडे असे खूप दीडशाणे आहेत, मोठमोठे फिलॉसॉफर आहेत, मोठमोठे संत आहेत, बड़े बड़े फिलॉसॉफर है, बड़े बड़े संत है. वो क्या बोलते हैं, अरे गुरु की क्या जरूरत है भाई, है ना किताबें तुम्हारे पास में, पढ़ो किताबें, तुमको समझ जाएगा. देखो हम सब समझ गए, हम ज्ञानी बन गए, तो क्या तुम नहीं बनोगे. तो ऐसा लोगों को गुमराह करने वाले भी लोग संत कहलाते हैं, फिलोसोफर कहलाते हैं. पर उन लोगों को यहाँ बड़ा बिफिटिंग रिप्लाई भगवान ने स्वयं दिया. फॉर दोज who don't believe in Guru, Lord Krishna has given a very befitting reply. Am I right? So now what is this verse? This being a very important, because many people can ask you a question. Why you have gone to get Guru? Why you want Guru? You can read these books at your home and you can understand why Guru is important. Why do you go down before Guru? Why you namaskar and salute Guru? So then you have this verse, a very standard verse, which you can put fourth before them. So now we'll start from we'll study the entire verse. Okay. Now the verse is Tat Vidhi Pranipatena. The start of this word is Tat Vidhi Pranipatena. Now we will go, we'll split this sentence, okay, and try to understand every word out of it. Right? Now what is Tat? What is Tat? Tat is a synonym of that. What is Tat? Tat means that. तो वह तत् का मतलब होता है क्या क्या होता है वह so here the word that is referred to God, him. Okay, tat means here him. Who is him? Huh? Tat. And who is that? God. Tat is God. Okay, tat means him, him means God, God means tat. So wherever in the Sanskrit literature, Upanishads or Geeta, wherever the word tat is there, it always refers to God. Okay, now tat vidhi. What is vidhi? Vidhi means to understand, to have a knowledge of. If you are a true lover of the God, if you love God with bottom of your heart, and you really want, you weep for the God, you cry for the God, you remember God, you love God very much. You want to see Him, you want to meet Him, you want to talk to Him, you want to have conversation with Him. Okay. So if you have a strong desire, a strong willingness to meet God, to understand God, tat vidhi, you understand? Then what you have to do? Lord says, tat vidhi pranipatena. Here the word pranipatena is used. Pranipatena means namaskar. Right? Just to go, okay, and give a greeting. Pranipatena, what is it?
To go.
You speak loudly, I have listened very well. Namaskar. But you see, Lord has not used the word namaskar. Go and just salute Guru. No. Lord says pranipatena. What is difference between pranipat and only namaskar? नमस्कारामध्ये आणि तुम्हाला सांगताय आम्हाला भगवान श्रीकृष्ण सांगताय की तुम्ही जा गुरुकडे आणि प्रणिपात करा. नुसतं हाय हॅलो करून नका येऊ. पुष्कळ लोक या इकडनं जातात. So many people, that pass by on this road, and when they see me, they will say hello. So this hello is not a pranipat. Okay, or this is not a pranipat. What is pranipat? Huh? Yes. Can you guess?
But isn't it the devotional part?
Yeah. Now here the pranipat is go to namaskar with a sentiment of giving in. Pranipat is giving in. First thing, with the surrender. आम्ही भगवंत, आम्ही गुरु महाराज आम्ही नुसता नमस्कार नाही, ती आमची शरणागती. आम्ही तुम्हाला शरण आलो. आता प्रणिपात, त्यामध्ये प्राण शब्द आहे. म्हणजे आम्ही आमच्या प्राणासह आम्ही समर्पणाने आम्ही आमच्या समर्पणा पूर्णपणे तनमन धनाने काय म्हणतो शरण. So it is not simply a greeting, it is a greeting from the heart that Guru, I assume you as a God, not a God incarnation. Guru Maharaj, I assume you as a God only. You are a God. Okay? And I surrender to you. With all my sentiments. Okay? With all whatever I possess, with my mind, my sentiments, okay, my properties, my money, okay, and my body, with all together I surrender to you. That is the pranipat. So pranipat differs from ordinary
सर्वस्व अर्पण करून केलेला
नमस्कार, प्राणपणाने केलेला. आपण प्रणिपातेन इज अ संस्कृत. प्रणिपातेन संस्कृत शब्द आहे. आपण मराठीमध्ये काय म्हणतो? प्राणपणाने केलेला. तर आम्ही आमच्या गुरुला कसं नमस्कार केला पाहिजे? प्राणपणाने. नुसतं सॅल्यूट नाही केला पाहिजे, नुसता नमस्कार जी गुरुजी नाही, तो प्राणपणाने. तत्विद्धि प्रणिपातेन. नाउ यू अंडरस्टँड. To understand God, you have to greet, you have to namaskar with all sentiments. Okay, from your bottom of the heart. To whom pranipatena? Guru. To understand God, whom we have to greet, whom we have to make namaskar. Tatviti pranipatena. So here, because it is a poetical form, okay, the verb, noun, adverb, these are changing the position so as to make it a complete verse. Okay, tatviti pranipat pariprashnena sevaya. What is it?
परिप्रश्नेन सेवया.
परिप्रश्नेन. फक्त प्रश्न विचारा नाही म्हटलं. फक्त प्रश्न विचारा, का हो, कसं काय गुरु महाराज, जेवले का तुम्ही? आहे तब्येत बरी आहे का तुमची? आम्हाला विचारतात पुष्कळ. So many people ask me, how are you? Are you fine? I say, yes, I am fine. And how is your health? Yes, my health is good. So these are the questions. But these are not the pariprashna. Lord is saying here, pariprashnena. Prashna means question. Prashna means question. But here there is an adjective to prashna. Pariprashna. काय आहे परिप्रश्न म्हणजे काय सांगावं?
परिप्रश्न जो ज्या प्रश्नांनी म्हणजे तो आत्म्या म्हणजे जर तुम्ही आता तत्विधी म्हणजे ईश्वराकरता प्रश्न विचारून राहिले, तो त्याकरता परिप्रश्न म्हणून म्हटलेला आहे. परी म्हणजे श्रेष्ठ प्रश्न, ज्याच्यावर चिंतन केलेलं आहे असा प्रश्न.
So here the pariprashna is not only question, it is a question which is very important question, and that has been intended that question is intended to understand God with a very sublime sentiment. Okay, understand what is the difference between prashna and pariprashna? Prashna means question and pari-question. Question could be anything, no? Have you taken your food today? Have you gone to see that place? So these are the simple questions. But here the pari-prashna is a super question. What is it? What is it? What is pari-prashna? Super question. To, with the intention to make an inquiry into God. And so that question is super question. You understand? Why, how the question becomes a super question? Can you tell me?
That you were asking to God.
Yeah, right. Because it is a serious question. Ask very seriously. And ask with the intention in mind that Guru will tell me something about God. Okay? So that's very important. That's very, very significant. So that becomes a pariprashna. कळलं का तुम्हाला सगळ्यांना? Have you any question? कळलं का परिप्रश्न म्हणजे काय? अरे बिल्कुल हसान
प्रश्न सबसे उत्तम प्रश्न जो सबसे जो भगवान से रिलेटेड हो, आत्मा से रिलेटेड या जो रिलेवेंट हो हमारी आत्मज्ञान से.
हाँ,
परमेश्वराबद्दल गुरुकडे विचारलेला प्रश्न असा होऊ शकतो का?
सगळे होऊ शकतो. So we'll now move forward. Tat viddhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya. Sevaya means to ask question. Pariprashnena sevaya. Now we again translate this line. To understand God better, the people who love God have been advised by Lord Krishna, okay, to go to the go to the Guru and just have pranipata, namaskar, okay, politely and with good intention and with a thought in mind that I will get some knowledge from. Pariprashnena sevaya. Upadekshante te jnanam. If you ask question with a pure mind, and again, pariprashnena has one hidden meaning also. You see, Guru always is a very moody person. Guru always is a very moody person. गुरु लोग आधे पागल हो गए. गुरु लोग आधे पागल हो गए. और कभी कभी तो हमसे बहुत अच्छी बात करते और कभी कभी हमको देखते भी नहीं हमारे. तो परिप्रेरणा में ये बात और आती है. This is also included that you have to watch Guru, see his mood. आता केव्हाही उठल्यान काही बोललं विचारलं, केव्हाही तुमच्या खोलीत घुसलो, काही बोललो, त्या अशा करणाऱ्या लोकांना गुरु काही बोलणार नाही, पण मनामधून समजून घेईल की हा बावळट माणूस आहे. आलं का लक्षामध्ये? मग तुम्हाला हे शास्त्रीय सांगतो आहे, माझ्या मनात तर सांगत नाही आहे. मी काही स्वतः गुरु गुरु काही समजत नाही. तुम्ही समजत असाल मला गुरु. मी फक्त खपली बाबा गुरु समजतो. मी काय स्वतःला नाही समजू. पण ह्या गोष्टी तुम्हाला चांगल्या सांगतो, कारण मला याचा अनुभव आहे. आय हॅव एक्सपिरियन्स of 40 years. I have experienced of Guru Seva, service to Guru for 40 years. So what I am telling you is out of my experience. I not only by reading books, and I have served two very, very enlightened Guru, like Nana Maharaj Karanikar, like Sant Kapil Maharaj. Those were enlightened souls. I have been in their company for not less than 12 years each. So what I am telling you is my experience. That never be aggressive, never humiliate Guru. Okay, never take the liberty to approach Guru anytime. Don't do it. You will get nothing. The first thing the devotees of Guru, the good disciples, should watch. What is the mood of Guru? Is he in a position to answer my questions? If I ask the question right now, would he be pleased to reply to me, explain to me? We should make calculations in our mind, and then only you should ask the question. साहेब बरोबर आहे ना? नाही तर काय होईल, तो आपल्याला टरक्या माहितीची गोळी देईल. What Guru will do? He will just avoid you. If you ask a question to Guru without understanding his mood, what will happen? Guru will just avoid you. He will never tell you anything, never explain. So it is very, very important to study our Guru. And for that purpose, you have to remain with Guru for some time, understand Guru's mood. Irkani, काय विचार करतेस तू? What you are thinking? You have some different thoughts in your mind, no? You are thinking of your mother and father? काय आलं? काय सुरू आहे माहिती ना तुला? इकडे गीता सुरू आहे, गीता. तर गीता चालू आहे. So, what I was telling you, that watching the mood of Guru is very, very important. Okay. So apparently, even sometimes you can see Guru calm and quiet, but still you should have that knowledge, understand Guru, that no, he is not a good Guru. I should not ask. So now again, तत्विद्धि प्रणिपातेन परिप्रश्नेन सेवया उपदेक्षन्ति ते ज्ञानम. If they are in a mood, if you are sublimely, humbly surrendered to Guru, bowed before Guru, namaskar, offered namaskar, greeting to Guru, and asked a question, important question, what Guru will do? उपदेक्षन्ति तो उपदेश करेल. He will advise you. What he will advise you? Jnanam, the eternal knowledge, the knowledge of God. Okay, knowledge of self, Atmagyan, Brahmagyan, knowledge of Brahma, knowledge of this entire creation. Because your Guru is a omniscient person. Why he will answer you? Why? Because he knows everything. And you cannot judge him on his face. गुरुच्या चेहऱ्यावरून गुरुच्या अंतरंग तुम्हाला कळणे एवढे आपण विद्वान आहोत का? नाही, आम्ही तेवढे विद्वान नाही. आम्ही गुरुचे अंतरंग नाही करू शकत. फार कठीण आहे. गुरुला समजावून घेणं फार कठीण आहे. फार छान भंग आहे तुकाराम महाराजांचा. मला आठवत नाही, आठवल्याचं सांगतो तुम्हाला. तो यह सब कंडीशन हम जब पूरी करते हैं, कौन सी कंडीशन हम एक बार रेफर करेंगे, क्योंकि हम वाई वी आर रिपीटिंग दिस बार बार कि हमने भूलना नहीं है. हिंदी मध्ये सांग बरं तू, त्याचं नाव काय? श्रीकांत. अभी हम जो बताया, अभी क्या बताया?
अगर हमें परमेश्वर के बारे में कुछ जानकारी प्राप्त करनी है, तो जो उसे जानता है ऐसे गुरु को उसका मूड देखकर हमें उससे विनम्रता से प्रणिपात करके सवाल पूछने चाहिए। तो उनका अगर मूड है तो वो
उनकी
बता
मनस्थिति देखकर, वो उसकी मनस्थिति भाप कर अच्छी तरह हमने प्रश्न पूछना चाहिए।
And when we will ask question in such condition, what Guru will do? Upadeshan is jnanam. Guru will advise you about the God. Guru will explain the God. Where is God? What does he do? Okay, and how he looks, what the God likes, what God does not like, how God created this entire creation. Whatever be the question, whatever be the question to your mind, everything will be explained by God, I mean to say by Guru. Why? Because Guru is omniscient. Guru is knower of everything. Right? Are you understanding me, Victoria? Yes. Good. Upadesha Dhyanam. Jnanina Tattvadarshina. Now here, Lord Krishna has put condition. Here now, Lord Krishna has, यहाँ रुक गए भगवान, यहाँ भगवान ने शर्तें डाल दी, इनका आटी टाकून दिया. उपदेशन के ज्ञानम ज्ञानीनाथ. अरे तुम्ही सगळ्या गुरुकडे जाऊन नाही कोणीच गुरु सांगणार. आपल्या महाराष्ट्रात हजारो गुरु आहेत, प्रत्येक जिल्ह्यात शेकडो गुरु आहेत, प्रत्येक गावात गुरु आहे, प्रत्येक खेड्यात गुरु आहेत. ते सगळे सांगतील का देव कुठे आहे तर? काय वाटतं तुम्हाला? Is it possible that all the gurus in this state of Maharashtra can explain where God lives? तुम्हाला काय वाटतं? का? काय अनिकेत, तुला काय, व्हॉट इज युअर एक्सपिरियन्स?
बाबा ते ज्ञान सोडून इतरच सगळ्या गोष्टी ज्ञान तर नाही सांगू शकत.
नाही सांगू शकत. एक संस्कृतमध्ये सुभाषित आहे. संस्कृत कोणाला येतं का? पंडितजी नाही. रे रे चातक सावधान मनसा मित्रक्षणम श्रूयता मंबोदा भवो पिसंति गगने एतेश नेतादृशा. केचित् वृष्टि विरार्द्रयन्ति गगने गर्जन्ति केचित् ऊता. एक रूपक आहे, सुंदर संस्कृतमध्ये. संस्कृत भाषा अतिशय सुंदर आहे. रे रे चातक सावधान मनसा. So it is an imagination that one bird is there. चातक, एक कल्पना आहे कवीची. चातक नावाचा एक पक्षी आहे. तो चातक नावाचा पक्षी काय करतो माहिती आहे का तुम्हाला? चातक is the name of a bird. That bird only drinks the water from the clouds. No water from earth, no water from river, no water from ocean, no water from tank, nothing. That bird only drinks water from clouds. He will fly high in the sky to the height of cloud. Okay. Then many clouds contain the water, rainwater. And that Chataka bird will only drink that water only. तो काय करेल चातक पक्षी? काय करेल? तो भलतं सलतं पाणी पितच नाही. टाक्याचं नाही, विहिरीचं नाही, नदीचं नाही, समुद्राचं नाही, कोणतं या जमिनीवरचं नाही. तो सरळ वरती उडतो आणि ढगाच्या हाईट पर्यंत, आणि ढगाचं पाणी पितो. अहो यांना माहित आहे गाडगे मॅडमला, आहे ना?
poet has advised that bird. What he has advised? Oh Chatak, my friend, just listen to me for 2 minutes. The poet, this is a poetry, huh? You understand? This is a poetry. The poet requests that bird, Chatak, my friend, please wait, listen to me for 1 minute. Okay. Now you are listening to the big noise of the clouds. Have you heard the noise of the clouds? Very big noise. Okay? Sometimes very frightening sound. Have you heard it?
Yes.
Yes. Right? If you travel in the plane, you see the big clouds. So poet here advises the bird. Okay? What he advises? My friend, please listen to me for 2 minutes. I want to advise you. Don't believe that all the clouds possess the water. Don't believe that all the clouds have the water deposit. No, no, no. All the clouds cannot give you water. Garjanti ke Dhruta. Majority of clouds, they only make noise, but they don't have even a drop of water. You understood? What?
And the majority of clouds can make a lot of noise, but not give water.
No, they didn't. So, my friend, don't expect water from all the clouds. Don't expect water from the clouds which are making very roaring sound. There could not be even a drop of water. So be clever. Just judge which cloud can give me water, and then only proceed. You understand? So that is a poetry. In the same way, all the guru cannot give you knowledge. Most of the gurus from akhadas are number one idiots. 90% gurus are idiots number one. Big fool. They just wear saffron, okay, and misguide the people just to fill their bellies. That is unfortunate, but that is true. So whosoever wears saffron is not a guru. You understand me? So here the condition is that upadeshanti te jnanam. त्याच्या काही गोष्ट कळली का तुम्हाला मी मराठीमध्ये सांगितली. सांगा बरं तुम्ही सांगा जरा चातक समजावून सांगा.
चातक पक्षी आहे. कवी कल्पना केलेली आहे.
हा.
की कवी म्हणतात आणि चातक पक्षी फक्त ढगाचं पाणी पितो. बाकी कुठलंही पाणी घेत नाही. कोणत्याही टाक्यातलं नालीतलं किंवा समुद्रातलं तलावातलं कुठलंही पाणी घेत नाही. तो वरती जातो, उडतो, एफर्ट घेतो, वरती जायचे, जिथे ढग दिसेल तिथून पाणी पितो आणि आपली तृष्णा भागवतो. तर अशा त्या तृषार्थ चातकाला कवी सांगतात आहे की बाबा रे, तू जरी तहानलेला आहे, तुला एकदम एवढी हे लागलेली आहे पाण्याची, पाणी पाहिजे म्हणून, आणि म्हणून तो कुठेही जो ढग आवाज करून राहिला त्या ढगाच्या दिशेने जाऊ नकोस. कारण हे प्रत्येक जे आवाज करणारे ढग आहेत त्याच्यामध्ये तुला पाणी मिळणार नाही. तू स्वतःचं जजमेंट कर की कुठे तुला पाणी मिळेल आणि तिथे जा, नाही तर तू बिनमुख राहशील.
हा, करेक्ट. आलं लक्षामध्ये? तसंच आम्हाला सगळ्या संतांनी सांगितलेलं आहे. तुकारामांनी सांगितलं, रामदास स्वामींनी सांगितलं, ज्ञानेश्वर महाराजांनी सांगितलं की 99% लोक पाखंडी आहे. fraud. One of the European author, a lady author, she has written a wonderful book, nicely written, that many Westerners, they travel to India for sake of knowledge of God. But then they are misguided. They meet some foolish people and they get robbed. That is happening in India. So here Lord Krishna emphasizes. What does he emphasize? What Lord Krishna emphasizes? Upadeshanti, the only mind way that don't go to all gurus. Jnanina Tattvadarshina. The gurus who know the doctrines of God, who are learned, who are enlightened, who know what is God, who have made God, who understand what is God. Tattvadarshi means Tattva is a principle. Who principally knows the God. Okay. Jnaninaha. Jnaninaha means we have a knowledge. The knowledgeable Guru. So always go to the knowledgeable Guru. And not all the Gurus. Majority Gurus in this India are fraud. 99.9%. That's unfortunately true. They will ask you to worship some god or goddess idols. They will ask you to make some asana pranayam, samadhi, all bullshit, nonsense. The true knowledge, because they themselves don't know how they can give you. So, you have to take care. I am not saying it. Lord Krishna is saying. You have to take care that your Guru must be a knowledgeable person. He should have ability to explain you the God. Am I right, Hilkani? Guru, what I have told now, can you tell in your words?
The real Guru will give you the true essence of what God is. He will impart you the real knowledge.
Yes. There are many Gurus, but all are not useful and all are not able to give you knowledge. So you have to be choosy. Okay. Don't suddenly go to any Guru and believe. Most of the people go to Rishikesh. Most of the people go to Varanasi. Most of the people go to Haridwar. Okay. So they go to holy places and all are befooled. The gurus lying there wearing the saffrons are idiots of the first order. I tell you. They are sitting there to rob the people. Now that guy, what is your experience? Kare Baba. Oh, बरोबर आहे बाबा. हाँ? अगदी बरोबर. खरी गोष्ट आहे. मी काय खोटं बोलत नाही. मी तुम्हाला संतांचेच हे सांगत आहे. तुकाराम महाराजांनी म्हटलं आहे काय म्हणते शेंदरी देवते काहीतरी असं फार सुंदर आहे तुकाराम महाराजांचा श्लोक आहे.
म्हणजे श्वास सुद्धा शेंदरी रंगाचा राहते.
हा.
परंतु तो काही साधू होत नाही.
हा.
संत होत नाही.
हा. नाही नाही असं म्हटलं आहे की हे पुष्कळशी गुरु आहे दगडाला शेंदूर फासला आणि सगळ्यांना सांगितलं अरे नमस्कार करा आणि प्रार्थना नाही करा. नाही तर असा गुरु नाही पाहिजे. गुरु कसा पाहिजे? हाऊ ए गुरु शुड बी that has been described in Guru Geeta. So someday we will learn that. So here, have you understood the meaning of this particular stanza? I mean to say particular verse. Have you understood?
I think so.
You think so? You have understood. Now please explain. Yes, from Tat Viddhi Pranipatena Pariprasthena Sevaya. Explain everything, whatever you have understood.
yeah, so it's important to feel into the mood of the guru and
Yeah.
to ask a question from the heart
Right.
and know that the guru is only a person and is a representation of God and the knowledge of God.
Yeah.
So when asking questions to the guru, then actually one is asking questions to God and get advices from God.
Yeah. Yes.
Um,
Yes. And how to approach?
From the heart.
From the heart. Yes. Going before the guru humbly. Okay. Very, very politely. Okay. And then before that, you have to confirm. What you have to confirm?
From the heart.
No, what you have to confirm?
Okay.
You have to confirm that your guru is a knowledgeable person.
Yes.
Okay, that's main condition.
Yes.
If you approach a foolish person, okay, what there is a particular word for that.
Preposter.
Quacks. 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 Quack. Quack means apparently he is a god man, but from inner he is a devil. He is a thief. Okay, so quacks. So be afraid of quacks. And India is full of quacks. Most of the quacks, they will be looking at your money. If you are a woman, they will be looking at your friendship only, but they have no ability to explain you what God is. Okay, so be aware of the quacks. That has been warned by Lord Krishna. I am not telling anything. Okay? Who's the guy? I'm sorry. I just disturbed you.
सॉरी नका मला जाऊ मी खाली बसू का चालेल?
नाही बेटा. कंटिन्यू.
पुढचा श्लोक घेऊ. यज्ञात्वा न पुनर्मोहम्.
This was very important. Do you think it was important?
यज्ञात्वा न पुनर्माहम् एवं यास्यसि पाण्डव येन भूतान्यशेषेण द्रक्ष्यस्यात्मन्यथो मयि. Arjuna, when you have achieved enlightenment, ignorance will delude you no more. In the light of that knowledge, you will see the entire creation, first within your own self and then in me, the Oversoul. अपि चेदसि पापेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यः पापकृतं ममः. अपि चेदसि पापेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यः पापकृतं महा. पापकृत्तमः सर्वं ज्ञानप्लवेनैव वृजनं सन्तरिष्यसि. Even though you were the most sinful of all sinners, this knowledge alone would carry you like a raft across all your sins. वाल्मिकी ऋषीचं एक्झाम्पल देऊ का? वाल्मिकी ऋषीचं एक्झाम्पल देऊया श्लोक. There, you would have heard about there was a sage Valmiki in Indian ancient stories, if you had heard. But before he became, who wrote Ramayana? Okay. Before he became a sage, he used to live just like all other people like live, and he had needs like food, water, and living expenses, etc. But he was actually a dacoit, actually a hunter and a dacoit. He used to hunt animals to bring food to his family, but if he didn't get any animal to hunt, then he used to kill people and take their parts as food for his family. And one day he met Narada, who is a god, and God man, yes. And once Sage Valmiki met him, he told him ki I have to kill you because I have not found any animal today. I don't have food to take to my family. So now I have to kill you so that I can bring food to my family. So Narad Muni said that okay, you can kill me, but first tell me, if you kill me, who will get the sin of what you are doing? If you are killing me, who is your family going to take the sin for you, even if you are doing it? So he thinks that he tells him that if I go and ask my family now, you will run away. So Narad Muni tells him that it's okay, I will stay here, don't worry. You go and ask your family if they are willing to take the sin of killing a human for you. So he goes back, and then when he asks his family and his father first, and then his wife, and then his kids, so his father says that I used to do it, but you are doing it now, so I am not going to take your sin. When he asks his wife, he tells him that I am your dharma patni. So I am not going to share your adharma. I am only going to share your dharma. I am your dharma patni, not adharma patni. I am not going to share any bad things that you do. I am not going to share any sin with you. His kids also tell him that I am not going to share any sin with you. This is your responsibility to look after us. So we have nothing to do with whatever you have done. So he feels very sad and bad, and then he comes back to Narad Muni and tells him that nobody is ready to share my sin. So Narad Muni then becomes his guru and then gives him a mantra, guru mantra, and then after he after his initiation, he eventually became the sage Valmiki. So even a person who was killing humans, who was doing such a huge sin, for filling his family's stomachs, he was killing humans. Eventually, he became the great sage Valmiki who wrote the great Ramayana. So that is what the shlok is telling, that even though you were the most sinful of all sinners, this knowledge alone would carry you like a raft across all your sins.
Good. So that story of Rama, you tell in Marathi? Oh. Of Valmiki?
हो. रत्नाकर नावाचे हे होते, शिकारी होता आणि त्याचं काम शिकार करणं, पक्ष्यांची प्राण्याची शिकार करून तो घरी घेऊन जात असे आणि जे काही मांस मिळत होतं ते सगळे शिजवून खायचे. एक दिवस त्याला काही शिकारच नाही मिळाली, ना कुठचा पक्षी ना कुठचा प्राणी, आणि तिकडून नारद मुनी जात होते तर त्यांना ते दिसले. तर त्यांना सांगितलं मला तुला मारायचंय. म्हणजे का बाबा? तर काही नाही, मी एवढ्याकरता तुला मारणार आहे कारण तुला मारल्याशिवाय माझ्या घरच्यांचं पोट नाही भरणार आणि माझ्या घरच्यांचं
You are wrong. Anybody knows what the story of Valmiki?
माणसं मारायचं,
का मारायचं?
आणि खडे एक एक खडा म्हणून
नो त्यात नुसते माणसं मारले असते, काही कमाई झाली असते. तो लुटायचा, दॅट वॉज मेन पर्पज. He used to, he was a robber. Okay, he was operating in jungle, and what he was doing, he used to rob the people who were traveling from that jungle, passing by that jungle. So that was his profession. Just be looking for anybody who's going from that jungle, he will watch, okay, and if he finds anybody, he will approach, will rob him of his money, his valuables, everything, and kill him. Okay, that was his profession. His name was Walia or Ratnakar. Okay, am I right? Guru है ना, ऐसा है.
येस, तो लुबाडायचा तो.
लुबाड And the money which he used to rob from the people, from the traveler, he used to give that money to his wife. Okay, and he used to tell his wife that you do all the expenses, household expenses, from this money which I have brought by doing great labor. Okay, so that robber one day asked his wife, what he asked, my dear, all this money which I bring to home, do you know, these are the money earned from the sin, from killing the people, from robbing the people. Okay, so whatever the sin derives from killing the people and robbing the people, are you not a partner with me for that sin? That sin will be divided between you and me, you being my wife. Are you getting? Am I right? बरोबर आहे, असंच आहे ना. आणि विचारलं की मी हे असे पाप करून घरामध्ये पैसे आणून देतो. एक दिवस त्याला वाटलं विचारावं आपल्या बायकोला, तर या पापाची तू वाटेकरी आहेस की नाही? की मी कारण मी जरी आणले तरी खाते तर तू न, तुझ्यासाठी आणतो, तुझ्या मुलांसाठी आणतो, म्हणून तो वाटेकरी आहे. त्यांनी सांगितलं मी फक्त धर्मपत्नी आहे, अधर्माची पत्नी नाही आहे. तुझं पाप तू जाण. बरोबर. That robber asked to his wife, I am bringing all this loot money, robbed money for you, for the family. So I am entitled to great sins. Okay, I am a sinful person. And mind way, that sin will be shared by you and me alike. The wife says, hands up, she makes a hands up. No. I will not share your sin. I will not share your sin. Okay? You have robbed the people, you have killed the people, and then you are the only responsible person. I am not. God will not give me punishment. God will give only punishment to you because you are a robber, a sinful person. I am not. Who said? Wife said. Right. Is this correct? So that robber came back to Narada. That robber, he felt very bad because he used to love his wife very much. He never expected such a reply from his wife. He thought, like my wife shares all my wealth, she will share all my sins also. But when wife denied to share the sins, he was disheartened. You understand? Disheartened. And he came back to Narada, the holy man, and said, I am very sorry. I don't want to rob you. I surrender to you. You show me the way. Because I am doing all these wrong things to people. Okay? Killing the people, robbing the people, doing lot of things. But I don't want to continue it. So that is the soul story she was telling. Right? जेव्हा बायको म्हणते की आम्ही किंवा याचं वाटेकरी नाही, तेव्हा त्याचं हृदय पण बदलतं. कारण हे सगळं विधी लिखित असतं. This is all your fate. So that robber turned a holy man. Okay, then he penance. Penance बोलते ना? Penance. And he become rishi. He become a great saint. And he wrote that epic, no, big poetry, Ramayana. You know the story of Rama. Have you heard Ramayana?
No.
No. Okay. So that is the story. You continue now.
यथैधांसि समिद्धोऽग्निर्भस्ममात् कुरुतेऽर्जुन ज्ञानाग्निः सर्वकर्माणि भस्मसात् कुरुते तथा. For as the blazing fire turns the fuel to ashes, Arjuna, even so the fire of knowledge turns all actions to ashes. नहि ज्ञानेन सदृशं पवित्रमिह विद्यते तत्स्वयं योगसंसिद्ध कालेनात्मनि वन्दति. On earth there is no purifier as great as knowledge. He who has attained purity of heart through prolonged practice of karma yoga automatically sees the light of truth in the self in the course of time. Shraddhava labhate jnanam tatparasayatendriyah jnanam labdhva param shantim achirenadhigacchati. He who has mastered his senses is exclusively devoted to his practice and is full of faith, attains knowledge, having had the revelation of truth. He immediately attains supreme peace in the form of God realization. Agnyascha shraddhadanascha sanshayatma vinashyati nayam lokosti na paro na sukham sanshayatmanah. He who lacks discrimination is devoid of faith and is at the same time possessed by doubt, is lost to the spiritual path. For the doubting soul, there is neither this world nor the world beyond, nor even happiness. Here, lacks discrimination is differentiating between true and false, what is real and what is virtual. योगस्यन्यस्तकर्माणं ज्ञानसञ्छिन्नसंशयम् आत्मवन्तं न कर्माणि निबध्नन्ति dhananjaya. Arjuna, actions do not bind him who has dedicated all his actions to God according to the spirit of Karma Yoga, whose doubts have been dispelled by wisdom and is self-possessed. Tasmadajnanasambhutam hrutstham jnanasti natmanah chetvainam sanshayam yogam atishthotishth bharata. Therefore, Arjuna, slashing to pieces with the sword of wisdom this doubt in your heart, born of ignorance, establish yourself in Karma Yoga in the shape of even-mindedness and stand up for the war. Om Tat Saditi Srimad Bhagavad Gita Su Upanishadsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Jnana Karma Sannyasa Yogo Nama Chaturto Dhyayah. Hare Namaha Hare Namaha Hare Namaha. Om Shri Krishna Arpanamastu.
You have to stop here, or you are taking one more chapter?
3 and 4.
Huh?
3 and 4.
Acha, 3 and 4, okay. Okay. So, have you continue with yesterday's discussion. Okay? About second chapter काय हो? And what we learned yesterday?
फक्त मी एका मिनिटा करता येईल.
Oh. Can anybody tell me? Remember what we learned yesterday?
Yesterday we learned that why this battle between Pandava and Kaurava
Very good.
started, and why Krishna needed to talk to Arjuna, because Arjuna was remember the English word. He was confused. He don't want to fight with his family, and also about Atma. That's three person who know about Atma.
Anybody briefly define what is Gita? What is Bhagavad Gita?
Thank you, Raksha.
What is Bhagavad Gita? What is the reply? If you are asked a question, तुम्हाला हा प्रश्न विचारला, can anybody explain me?
भगवत गीता भगवान श्रीकृष्णांनी अर्जुनाला केलेला उपदेश आहे. आणि हा म्हणजे उपदेश आहे हा तो सगळी भगवद्गीता आहे. आणि हा उपदेश ज्या वेळेला महाभारत युद्धामध्ये अर्जुन कन्फ्यूज झाला की त्याचं काय कर्तव्य आहे आपले सगळे नातेवाईक बघून, आणि एवढा मोठा वॉरियर असून सुद्धा त्याला असं वाटलं की आपण चुकीचं काहीतरी करत आहोत. तर त्यातून त्याला त्या युद्धामध्ये, जरी ते धर्मयुद्ध होतं तरी त्याच्यामध्ये त्याला भाग घ्यायचा नाही असं त्याने अर्जुनाला भगवान श्रीकृष्णाला सांगितलं. आणि त्यांचा उपदेश मागितला की मी काय करू, कारण मला काही कळत नाही, मी सध्या संभ्रमित आहे. तर त्याच्याकरता जे भगवान श्रीकृष्णांनी सांगितलं ती सगळी भगवद्गीता आहे.
Okay. So precisely in a single sentence, in one sentence only, if you are asked what is Bhagavad Gita, then your reply is Bhagavad Gita is simply an advice given by Lord Krishna to Arjuna. Right, absolutely right. It is so simple.
Not only Arjuna, but the whole mankind.
That is correct. But now, in particular, that is for entire humanity. Yeah. That's right. But then, for learning Bhagavad Gita, okay, you have to keep in mind that it is for me, and Lord is telling to Arjuna. Okay. Now, why Lord Krishna thought that he should advise Arjuna? Why Lord Krishna thought that he should advise Arjuna?
Because he was about to fight with his family.
Yes. Yes, can you tell me, Brishti?
He was also having doubt, as I remember it, as if he would create sin by killing.
Right. Exactly. Wonderful. He had a doubt in mind whether he will commit sins by killing his own people, killing his relatives, his brothers, okay, and his uncles, his grandfather, okay, and he might commit sin, and he was afraid. He did not want to commit sins. So he wanted to refrain from battle. Oh, sir, Guru, he wanted to refrain from battle. He did not want to take part in the battle. And Shri Krishna understood that this is wrong. If Arjuna doesn't fight, then he will be killed by opponents. What would happen if Arjuna drops his weapons? Then what will happen? His enemies will kill him. Am I right? So understanding, na? That was a bad part of it. बरोबर आहे की नाही? अर्जुन लढणारच नसतं तर काय झालं असतं? कौरवांनी सोडलं असतं का त्याला? मारून टाकलं असतं. आणि श्रीकृष्णाला ते नको. Krishna, Lord Krishna did not want that Arjuna should be killed. So he advised. Okay. And we saw yesterday what was the first advice? What was the first advice? Huh?
उनकी आत्मा मर चुकी है पहले से, मरे हुए हैं पहले से.
आत्मा नहीं मरी हुई है. ये सब लोग जो है मर चुके हैं.
क्योंकि इन्होंने अधर्म को देखते हुए भी चुपचाप देखते रहे वहाँ पर द्रौपदी के लिए. कपड़ा अकेली सब लोग देखते रहे, तो उसके संशय कि मैं अपने गुरु को, अपने दादा को कैसे मारूं.
सांग ना तू हिरकणी सांग.
Because they are already they are doing wrong by not giving them त्यांचा हक्क त्यांना देत नव्हते. So anyways they are doing wrong, so you have to fight for the right, and that is your duty.
The first thing that was advised by Lord Krishna to Arjuna was that if you take part in the battle, you are not a killer. You are simply doing your duty as a warrior. You cannot kill anybody. I am a God. I know who will survive and who will die. And even if you don't kill this person will be automatically dying after a certain age, after a certain period, they will be dying. That is the natural course. In a course of time, they will die. Okay, even if you leave them, if you don't kill them, they will die their natural death. And then now we will come to actually we went to yesterday we jumped to
The verse number 29.
verse number 29
of the second chapter.
and about the wonder. Namaskar. About the wonder, I will also see.
You want books from me?
No.
Not the killer.
Huh?
And whatever you are confusing between the body.
Lord Krishna discloses a great principle in the world, great doctrine. What Lord Krishna says? That Arjuna, please mind it, that your body will die, but you will not die. in the either in the battle or in the natural course. What will die? Your body will die. They will put you in the coffin, okay, and bury you. But your soul will not die. And basically, you are not a body. You are mistaken. You are wrong. You think that is, when you say this hand is mine, this mobile is mine, this leg is mine, this cap is mine. But when you say that this cap is mine, it means you are not a cap. Am I right? When I say this cap is mine, I am not a cap. When I say this hand is mine, I am not a hand. When I say this leg is mine, I am not a leg. And when I say this body is mine, I am not a body. Any problem?
No, just what are the thoughts?
Okay. So, anything that we say, I possess this, cannot be me. I possess this body, I am not a body. I possess this mobile, I am not a mobile. In the same way, the Lord Krishna explains whom Arjuna that no, you are not dying, only your body will die. You are not killing those persons, their body will die, but they will remain. Okay? And here now, some more very good principles. This is very important chapter. We'll come to here. आज हम ये एक श्लोक यहाँ डिस्कस करेंगे एंड देन विल कंक्लूड. Very very important. And that is a shloka number 13. I am sorry. It's shloka number 14. 1-4. The verse number 14 we'll discuss today because that's very very important. Chapter number 2. So I want Pandit ji to read out the Sanskrit.
Page number 15. 14 number वाचू का समझिए.
हा पंडितजी अध्याय 2 14 नंबरची वर्स वाचा आणि आपण त्याच्यावरती सगळे मिळून चर्चा करू. हे काय प्रकरण आहे. इट्स व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट वर्स आणि सगळं
कौंतेय शीतोष्ण सुख दुःखदाः आगमापायिनो नित्यास् तास्तितिक्षस्व भारत. हे कुंती पुत्र, सर्दी गर्मी और सुख दुख को देने वाले इंद्रिय और विषयों के संयोग तो उत्पत्ति विनाशशील और अनित्य है, इसलिए हे भारत उनको तो सहन करो.
इन इंग्लिश.
O son of Kunti, the contact between the senses and their objects, which give rise to the feelings of heat and cold, pleasure and pain, etc., are transitory and fleeting. Therefore, Arjuna ignored them tolerantly.
Endure them. Ignore नाही. Endure. That cannot be cured, must be endured. So ही वर्स मला कोण एक्सप्लेन करून देईल सांगा आता. मला याचा अर्थ माहिती नाही. या श्लोकाचा अर्थ मला कोण सांगेल. Who will explain me the meaning of this verse? तुम्हाला can you explain? Yes. Explain first in English and then in Hindi.
Our body actually works.
This is very important. And this particular verse is how are we related to the nature and five senses, and how we comprehend those things, how we grasp, how we feel the sorrows, and how we feel the joys. All right? Continue.
With the blessings of Swamiji, Lord Krishna is saying that every human's body or every creature's body actually enjoys this world with their respected senses. And with the senses, there are sometimes happinesses, sometimes sorrows, sometimes cold, sometimes heat. All these opposite type of contrasting effects are always there. And with the senses, what we do is we enjoy that all the outer world, and with that enjoyment sometimes we become sorrowful, sometimes we become happy. But these are not permanent in nature. These are all perishable, including the senses through which our body we feel enjoyment, that also is a perishable. And that's the reason you should be able to endure. Sahan karna? Endure. One should endure the outer troubles, and one should try and control the senses.
Right. And in Hindi?
यह जो अपना मानवी शरीर जो है,
यानी whosoever understand the श्लोका, ज्याला कोणाला हा श्लोक कळला त्याला या ब्रह्मज्ञानाचा पाया कळला म्हणून समजा. Whosoever understand this particular verse, he will understand half of the eternal knowledge, 50% of the eternal knowledge. Yes, very important. So, तुम्ही कंटिन्यू करा. गिव मी 2 minutes. I will come. Go to जरा वॉशिंग रूम आहे ना. बरोबर. इज राईट ना, त्यांनी बरोबर सांगितलं ना पंडितजीने. काही ॲडिशनल सांगायचं आहे तुम्हाला? काही वेगळं सांगायचं आहे का?
नाही, वेगळं मला फक्त एवढंच सांगायचं आहे की हे जे सगळे जे देहाचं ज्ञानेंद्रियांकडून जे मिळत आहे तो सगळा आभास आहे. तो देहापासून.
Now here that is not a topic. No. That is very advanced stage. Here now at this stage, Lord Krishna is telling him the bare truth, whatever is visible from eyes. He has not come to that stage, like illusory thing and everything. No. He has not yet entered into that. No. That will follow in the coming chapters. But now, listen to me. Whatever be the time today, we will understand this verse totally. Okay? Will, अरे बाबा बरोबर है कि नहीं? एक एक शब्द समझून घेऊ आपण. हम एक एक शब्द समझाएंगे. Will not leave even a word not understood. Okay? मात्रा स्पर्शास्तु कौंतेय. What is matra? Do you know what is matra?
Senses.
Huh?
Indriya.
You know, Victoria, what is matra?
Senses.
आपल्या इंद्रियांवर
इंद्रियाद्वारे
घेतलेले भोग.
मात्रा म्हणजे इंद्रियाद्वारे घेतलेले भोग. नो सॉरी. का रे तू श्रीकांत विद्वान सांग.
प्रमाण का?
हा?
मात्रा म्हणजे प्रमाण घेऊ.
नो नो.
The effects of that,
हा?
it can be called as effects of whatever we.
नो. अरे भाई हमको पहले ही मालूम नहीं है मात्रा स्पर्शास्तु कौन्तेय, फिर क्या मालूम है हमको? कुछ नहीं. मैंने आई हैव रिटन इन दी बुक्स several times. I have written in my articles several times. I have explained you several times. But you forget again and again.
पंच ज्ञानेंद्रियाकडून प्राप्त केलेलं जे सुख.
Now here, why I said this is a very, very, very important verse, because we learn a lot of things from this. This verse explains us how we are related to nature. How our bodies, our senses and everything, okay, the visible things are all related to nature. आम्ही या निसर्गाचे एक भाग कसे आहोत, या सृष्टीशी आमचा काय संबंध आहे ते या 2-3 शब्दामध्ये आम्हाला कळतं. मात्रा स्पर्श असतो. हिरकडे इकडे तिकडे बघ नाही लक्ष दे, मी तुला विचारेन. हा, नाउ वी विल स्टार्ट. दिस इज अ ब्रह्मज्ञान. व्हॉट इज इट? ब्रह्मज्ञान. ओके, द eternal knowledge, the knowledge of the creation. Now, what is matra? मला सांगा हे, पण मी आता सांगतो ते लक्षात ठेवा. पुन्हा मी तुम्हाला विचारेन, नाही आलं तर एक वाजवून कानाखाली लक्षात ठेवा सगळ्यांना. या महत्वाच्या गोष्टी लक्षात ठेवल्या पाहिजे, नाही तर आपल्या सुगवेचा काही उपयोग नाही. आपण इकडे काही वारकरी पंथाचे भजन म्हणण्यासाठी नाही आलो, गाणे म्हणण्यासाठी नाही आलो. आम्हाला इकडे शिकायचं आहे काहीतरी. शिक्षण देणारी संस्था, बरोबर आहे ना? ब्रह्मज्ञानाचं शिक्षण देणारी, आत्मज्ञानाचं शिक्षण देणारी. आम्ही सगळ्यांसारखे बाजार मुंगे नाही आहे. म्हणून आता माझ्याकडे लक्ष द्या. यू अटेंड टू मी नाउ. ओके, what are the 5 elements? Do you know? 5 elements. 5 elements.
Fire.
Can anybody tell me in order?
पृथ्वी, आग, तेज, वायू, आकाश.
But now the scientific order?
Akasha first.
Right.
Then Vayu.
Yes. First is a
Akash.
What is Akash? Space. No. The vacuum. This entire, where this world is accommodated. Okay. There is a specific English word. Ether. The ether. Ether means the hollow, the great hollow, the big hollow that accommodates the entire world. ही अत्यंत मोठी पोकळी, या पोकळीमध्ये पूर्ण सृष्टी आहे. त्याला काय म्हणतो आपण? आकाश. पण हा हॉलो असा आहे, ही पोकळी अशी आहे की सर्वव्यापी आहे, ऑल परवेडेड. सो व्हॉट लाईज बिटवीन यू अँड मी इज ए आकाश. तुमच्या माझ्यामध्ये जे इथर आहे त्यालाच आकाश म्हणतो. सर्वकडे आकाशच आकाश आहे, आकाश सर्वत्र आहे. आकाश समजून घ्या तुम्ही. आकाश म्हणजे फक्त ते नाही. आकाश इज नॉट ए स्काय, आकाश इज ए इथर. So in this hollow, everything, every particle, I mean to say, the distance between two particles is filled by आकाश, the hollow, the ether. तुमच्या माझ्यामध्ये जे आहे ते आकाश आहे. कोणत्याही दोन वस्तूच्या मागे, सो एनी स्पेस बिटवीन टू पार्टिकल्स इज ए आकाश, इज ए इथर. कोणत्याही दोन कणांमध्ये जे अंतर आहे ते. मग आता हे जे आपलं देऊळ आहे हे कशाने भरलेलं आहे? आकाशाने भरलेलं. आलं का लक्षामध्ये? आणि त्या आकाशामध्ये आपण आहोत. आलं का? आकाश म्हणजे लक्षात तुमच्या का हो महाराज, तुमच्या लक्षात आलं? आकाश म्हणजे लक्षात आलं का श्रीकांत तुझ्या?
पृथ्वीच्या सभोवती जे असलेलं संपूर्ण.
कॅन एनीबडी एक्सप्लेन व्हाट इज आकाश तत्व?
आकाश मतलब अंतरिक्ष जिसमें सब कुछ समाया हुआ है.
हाँ.
जिसमें गैलेक्सी अपने आप में है.
हाँ.
और ये ब्लैक
सिर्फ
होल
उतना ही नहीं, जो भी है हॉलो, हॉलो और हॉलो के बीच जो भी है वो सब आकाश है. एंड हॉलो एंड वॉट एवर इज फील्ड इन द हॉलो इज ए आकाश. इट इज ओके. नाउ यू अंडरस्टैंड? एनी डाउट? हैव यू अंडरस्टैंड? कैन यू एक्सप्लेन मी व्हाट इज आकाश? No.
Space between the two things. That the whole thing is there, but it is everywhere. It is here. It is between two things. It is between two particles. It is all pervading.
बरोबर आहे ना? जास्त बरं झालं लुंगी. हां, आपण पहिले नीट समजून घेऊ. अजून कोणाला कळलं नाही का? पहिले मराठीत सांगतो, मग इंग्लिशमध्ये सांगतो. हे बघा, ही आपली सृष्टी आहे, जग आहे, ज्याच्यामध्ये मोठमोठ्या आकाशगंगा आहेत, तारे आहेत, चंद्र आहे, सूर्य आहे. ही आपली पृथ्वी आहे, ग्रह आहेत, मंगळ, गुरु, नाही का, सगळे ग्रह आहेत. हे सर्व कुठे आहेत? हे सर्व एक मोठी पोकळी आहे, नाही का. जसं आपण एखादी सुटकेस घेतो आणि त्या सुटकेसमध्ये आपण सामान भरतो. वी टेक वन suitcase, briefcase, and put all the clothes, okay, then all the makeup material, our toothbrush, and everything we put in the suitcase, right? So our suitcase occupies all the small things. In the same way, this particular hollow, particular vacuum, okay, that occupies everything that exists. First, आलं लक्षामध्ये? आता आलं ना तुमच्या? फर्स्ट थिंग. बट सेकंड थिंग इज that not only occupies, that is Akash is a ether, a very very finest, you can say air, you can say vacuum, you can say
any material, very, very fine, you cannot see, you cannot understand it. It is even finest than air. It is even finer than air. That exists, but we can't see. एक मिनिट पुन्हा सांगतो तुम्हाला, आम्हाला कळलं पाहिजे. नुसते अंदाजे म्हणजे दावदर्शन हे पाहिजे, अंदाज नाही. किती वेळ लागला तरी या स्वामी अनिलजीच्या एक एक शिष्याला ज्ञान कळलं पाहिजे. आता माझ्या असण्याचा काही उपयोग नाही. आम्हाला जे आमच्या गुरुंनी सांगितलं तेच तुम्हाला सांगतोय, बरोबर आहे ना? हाँ, यहाँ से तुम बन के जाओगे ट्रेंड होके, इथून गेल्यानंतर परीक्षा कुठे नापास नाही होणार. भाई खरं आहे का? हाँ,